The goal today is simple. Can we crash Risk of Rain 2 using lightning only? If you like this type of content, subscribe, and if you really like it, join the Discord. The link is down in the description. You can check out new videos and just talk to other people in the Meadows community. With that being said, let's jump right in. I do have the artifact of command on, so we can choose the exact items we want, and I also have the artifact of sacrifice, so we don't have to go around looting every chest. We can just get items from enemies when they die. We're going to start off with a nice, wonderful, cautious slug just to help out generally with the healing we're going to need a little bit later. We have our first green item, and of course, it's going to be the ukulele. We also do need to hit the newt because there is a lunar item that is going to be essential to this run. We have received our first equipment. And you know it's gonna be a royal capacitor. I mean, that's just like, that's the king of lightning right there. That is gonna be the start, and that is gonna be a big key of our run as we go through. Alright, we have got our second equipment here, which is actually really helpful because we're gonna grab a Trophy Hunter's Tricorn and Rock Teleporter right now. Get a nice free yellow item, and then we'll go back and pick up the royal capacitor afterwards. Let's see what we get for our enemy. We will have two of them, but one is going to be a relatively easy kill, and we can take out the other one just with the items that we have so far. And with that, we have killed all of the enemies here, and so we will go around and begin to collect all of our items, including the most wonderful charged perforator. Alright, we have snatched up all the items we want. You can see them up there at the top. We do have a pretty good little loadout at the end of stage 1. And I have grabbed the royal capacitor back again. One of the most important pieces is going to be here. When we grab Gestures of the Drowned for our wonderful equipment, that is going to be really important. I need to stray from electricity for just one green item here in order to get the Newt altar, which is all the way up there. Alright, I think we are ready to hit teleporter. We did not find a mountain shrine, so we do simply get one, but let's see what our damage looks like with the royal capacitors and charged perforators so far. I mean, that's pretty quick. There's a lot of lightning going on the screen. We have a long way to go if we truly want to crash the game. There we go, stage 2 has been finished. Time for some more Gestures of the Drowned, and then we'll start to build up our regenerative scrap so that we can get a bunch of red items, because there are a few, actually, that'll be helpful to this run. Here we are on Scorched Acres, killing things from across the map. We actually have pretty much unlimited range with the royal capacitor. We just don't have to worry about distance. Stage 3 teleporter begins. Let's see just how ridiculous this is. That's a lot of lightning coming out already, but we still have a long way to go. We're seeing currently 130 FPS, so we got some work to do. We did get another yellow item, and charged perforator does not stack the chance if you get another one. And oh, ladies and gentlemen, we got a red. That is big. We have some decisions to make. I do think the Little Disciple will actually help a lot. Granted, I understand that it is not lightning. However, it'll help proc a lot of our lightning abilities as I just run around. So I do think in the long run it'll be helpful. For our red, we are going to start off slow. We're just going to grab the Unstable Tesla, and we will work on getting clovers a little bit later. We do have a Void Seed. Now, sadly enough, none of the Void items are lightning at all. However, we do have a plan for what we're going to do for Void items. I think we're just going to do easy healing, safer spaces, you know, nothing too crazy, just keeping it minor, because we don't want to, you know, fill the other items that could crash our game with non-lightning. So here, I think we're actually going to... Oh, this is tough. I don't even know if we want anything out of here per se, but I'm going to do the Voidescent Flame just to get a little bit more of that proc coefficient on the first hit. Here we go. Awu spawns, and we go to town. Let's just see how many times we can get a charged perforator to proc as we're doing this while we have our royal capacitor up. The damage is solid. We clearly do have a long way to go before our game crashes, though. There we go. Alloy Worship Unit is down, and we are grabbing our first clover of the run. However, that's still not all the legendary items we need. Stage 4 teleporter, let's go. What do we got? Another Soulless Control Unit, just like the Alloy Worship Unit, and it is gone. Let's grab another Ukulele. Ukulele stacks, it doesn't stack the percent chance of it proccing, but it does stack the number of enemies it can link to, meaning we'll have more lightning tracking around to a bunch of different enemies at the same time. We're off to stage 5, but we will not be going to Mithrix this time around. We have some looping to do. We got another red. We're gonna grab another clover for now, because I think that's good for our ukulele. But there are more reds we need to really take this to the next level, but I don't know if we're far enough in the run to need to do it yet. I do see multiple mountain shrines up there, so we are gonna go hit both of those, because the more greens the merrier, and I'm not too worried about dying at this stage of the game. Let's see how we fare against this Elder Lemurian. It is looking pretty good. The damage is definitely there. Especially with the fire rate this high, yeah, we're feeling strong. Get another ukulele. Ooh! Okay, a little close there. I would like a Weeping Fungus, to be honest, out of some Void items. We didn't get a single Void Cradle out of that Void Seed, which is a little sad. Alright, double Mountain Shrined up. We have hit the newt, so we don't have to change. There we go. I was wondering if we'd get a worm. We don't have to change teleporter destination because we've hit newt, so we can go through there. We did get gups, though. We gotta be actually a little bit careful. We don't have a lot of single target damage, but you can see the lightning coming in. We did get 2 yellow items from that fight. We gotta decide what we want, because yellow items, to be honest, are not that helpful. Of course, charged perforators help, but in terms of adding more lightning onto the screen, it does not really do that. Here we are on to Titanic Plains once again for our second loop, and our journey for regen scrap begins here. The Stone Titans have arisen, and that's a... Oh, it's like that. Oh, it's like that type of damage. No, I gotcha. Oh, I'm in. Alright, stage 3 on loop 2. Let's see how good we are against the Void Seed. Oh my goodness. What are some of those numbers? We are going to do Tentabobble here. We can't actually seem to get the Void item that I want. I just want the normal one. I just want a Weeping Fungus, you know? Alright, we are doing a double red. We lost our feather. We lost a one thing we didn't really need. We're doing a clover, of course, and we are going to do a soulbound catalyst. So every kill lowers the cooldown on our equipment. Look at all the gups go absolutely ridiculous. We did drop a couple of frames there. Just a little bit, though. It was not enough to really be noticeable. For our next red, we're going to grab another unstable Tesla coil because it'll shoot out at more enemies, actually. +2 per stack. We have hit another double mountain shrine, so let's do this. This should be pretty quick. We got brass contraptions. Honestly, a big wave of enemies is probably the best we could ask for, because look at this. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of lightning, but I think we still have a pretty long way to go before we can get that beautiful game crash. Look at the absolute carnage we caused from all the way over here not doing anything. It's just a royal capacitor going absolutely crazy. We did get a scavenger bag, which is going to give us a ton of good stuff. Hopefully a lot of greens. I did see a few. We'll come back for those a little later. This teleporter should be pretty quick in the grand scheme of things. Let's see how it goes. Lots of enemies already spawning. Another overloading worm. How does this keep happening to me? Oh my goodness gracious. Holy. I need my cautious slugs to start helping in. We are on fire for a year and a half. Thank God we got the teddies. Oh man, we got the good heals. Thank God we got the bungus. We're looking for rungus. Let's get back in there and not die. There we go. That's the damage we're looking for. 3 green items. One is going to be a regen scrap, the rest probably fuel cells and or ukuleles. We have finished looting. We have 20 regen scrap. I got a bunch of elixirs too. Oh, we missed one opportunity at an elixir up there. Just because we keep getting kind of low sometimes due to some really scary enemies, and we have a lot of offense but not that much defense, so I figured I would do one of those just to be safe. And we're gonna grab a mix of a couple different items. We're gonna do a clover, we're going to do a Tesla coil, we're going to do a meat hook just to get extra little procs around the place, and then for our last one, I know, I understand. I know it's crazy. I know it's a ridiculous thing to actually, like, purposefully do. But, like, we got the healing now. Ready? Look at the Aegis go. Look at it go. See? Look at all that extra barrier. Isn't that nice? Like, isn't that nice to get a little barrier in there? I mean, that's pretty good. Drop in, hit, teleporter. How ridiculous is this gonna be with all the wandering vagrants? They're all gone. There's just one left, and it's a free win. Just the lightning just does not stop. I'm consistently shooting, but I don't think he even cares. He's actually kind of beefing this. We finally got the weeping fungus. Now we Aegis can finally kick in after like 3 loops. My goodness. Oh, that's actually really scary. Hold on. Wait, this is scary. I'm scared. I'm scared. This is scary. Scavengers are really scary. Okay, we're good. Hey, I was scared, but we are just too pro gamer right now to lose. Look at all the different portals we have to choose from to go through. We're definitely going blue, but that's how you know you are deep, deep, deep into a run. This is a lot of reds. We're gonna grab a lot of clovers for the most part, and then we're gonna grab our unstable Tesla coils for the last couple. Once again, Sky Meadows greets us. Let's see what, oh, we have elite bosses now, another scavenger. He stands no chance. Let's go loop again, because I honestly think we're still pretty far from crashing the game. We are now 100 minutes into the run with lots of legendaries, and I am, oh, hold on. I think I actually did see a couple frame drops there. We do another teleporter, and I hope we can see some sort of frame drop. Everything dies so quick, though, is that we actually can't see. Oh, that was a big one, though. We're getting pretty close to a point where if the right enemies spawn, oh, look at that. We might just need a lot of gups, and if there are enough gups on the screen, this loadout that you see might be enough to crash the game. Stage 2 begins with a big lag spike as well, but we're still okay so far. Now that we've gotten all of our reds, let's choose our destination. I love Scorched Acres. Let's see if we can kill the newt. Here we go, let's go get the newt! Hey, I'm gonna count it. He is dead. That's a lot of gups. Ooh, that's a lot of frame drops. We're actually getting really close with the gup spawning. Oh boy, it's getting crazy. Oh, there are a lot of gups. This could do it. It's looking really low. Oh, we barely survived that. Oh, this is a big one. That's a lot of gups that just spawned. We are at 1 frame a second, but we lived once again. All right, we are going to try something here. We are going to make all of our attacks explode, and we'll see if that changes anything, because lightning would explode if it hit things, so I'm gonna allow it, and we'll see if that ends the game here. Stage 3, does it all end here? A Void Seed actually is a really good way to do it. Oh, we have survived another Void Seed. How are we still living this? We're off to stage 4. We're 150 minutes into the run. Will we ever crash the game? I just don't know. But we can certainly continue to hit mountain shrines and try our best. We're not looping this time around, so if stage 5 can't crash the game, then that will end our run, and we will be simply going to the moon. The final teleporter before we simply end the run. Well, we're going to Mithrix. Let's see what we get. Overloading Grandparent. I don't think that'll be enough to crash the game. It does not appear so. What is crazy is we actually got the Celestine drop from one of these guys. I wonder how many of our equipments have been there, because we also got the mending one if we really wanted to. Oh, this is the closest lag spike we've had yet. I think we're gonna live through it, though. Look at all the gups. We are off to the moon to take on Mithrix. We certainly don't need to do pillars. But I might just try it to see if it'll allow us to crash the game. I do not know if pillars will crash the game, but it could be worth a shot. We actually got the perfected aspect, which is the rarest in the game. It's because we have 41 clovers, but that's pretty cool that we got that during this run. That's extremely rare. If you've made it to this point in the video, hit that subscribe button. We'll see if we can crash the game during this. I doubt it. It looks like it is impossible to crash my computer with lightning. Let's see how quickly we can get through phase 1. It should start throwing down lightning immediately. There it is. Although Mithrix is going to be really strong, so I can't just, you know, assume he's not able to do anything, though we do have Tentabobble, which means he really can't move much. It looks like he's just gonna be there for a little while. The scary part is gonna be phase 4. I have no idea how that's gonna go. And that will do it for phase 1. Phase 2 should be similarly easy, except way easier. Oh my god. Alright, phase 3, Mithrix comes down here. Here we go. We gotta watch out for pizza, and we're just gonna hit him like this for as long as we can. Just have to watch out for pizza. I know it's coming pretty soon, so we gotta be extra cautious of that. Here we go. We should be fine. We got, you know, a lot of movement speed to avoid it. I'm not too concerned. And our health is quite high. Now, we will have to make sure we keep all of our royal capacitors for this part of the battle. I'm going to get as far away as I can. Once we lose the gestures, we can look back. And I want to make sure that we can just keep hitting him with these. We'll need as many of these shots as we can. Whoa, that was easy. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, he has our Dios. Oh, and it's gone. I forgot he had the Dios. We'll see what we can do to the Voidling. I do not think we'll crash the game there either, but it'll be a fun fight regardless. By the way, when you do portals, these two are the good ones. Either one will lead you to the soul pillars, which is here. The Voidling is simply not ready for what we bring to the table. See if we can get down here before he spawns so we don't take a lot of fall damage, but we'll hang out right here and wait for him to spawn. Doing our Tesla coil damage immediately, and here we go. It begins. The fight of the century begins. He has, I don't even know how much health that is. 28, is that 28 million? I think it is. 28 million health. Ooh, we just used an empty bottle. Luckily, we have a ton of those. But that is a little bit spooky. We keep using empty bottles because he hits us super hard. I have no idea even when he's hitting us. There's too much going on to even pay attention to. Let's get our Aegis up and go right back in. That is phase 1 done. We lost 4 elixirs total so far. Ooh, those do a lot of damage. I continue to use empty bottles over and over again. Oh, we've lost another bottle. We only have 1 left. We probably will not live this battle. I'm a little bit worried. I might have to play from here. That will do it for phase 2. We have 1 elixir left. We're gonna have to play phase 3 a little bit smarter. Ooh, there's our last empty bottle. That is spooky. Oh, there we go. Oh, we do get our Dios, though, because we got it back from Mithrix. He doesn't actually technically use it when he has it. So, yeah, we should be okay as long as we play this safe enough. That was a big chunk that we just kind of walked through there. We should be fine on fall damage. Not too concerned about that. Ooh, that will do it. Wow. We did a crisp 355 million damage, but was not able to crash the game with lightning. That answers the question right there. Is it possible to crash Risk of Rain on my PC with lightning? No, it is not, but we get a pretty crazy run doing it. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time.